Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and this is a video about my April favorites and also about my April card of the month, which was the Hangman. And maybe let's start with the Hangman. I prepared a few cards of the Hangman from some of my decks and just wanted to share with you how I experienced the Hangman and Hangman's energy this month. I have another video which I will link below where I also had a Hangman as a month card, and then I have experienced the Hangman totally different. What was interesting then, as we know, Hangman is connected to Neptune and to water element, and at that time, few months ago, last year, I actually had my water cut off because I was doing the bathroom renovation. But I remember Hangman being quite creative and quite fertile at that time. This month, though, in April, the Hangman was more connected for me with sickness, actually physical illness, and what follows, feeling stuck in bed, not being able to move for 2 weeks or go out of my place, being quite, suspended. At the same time, um, well, maybe I didn't experience so much tears, even though it was quite a hard month, but that might have been sweat because I was sweating a lot. This is Hangman from the Lisa's Hand deck, Shapeshifters Tarot, and here is the shape-shifting quality of the Hangman. So the ability we have when we turn our world upside down to discover another reality, another point of view, another angle to a situation. This is a Hangman from the Saki Saki Tarot, very funky. This is a Hangman from Nigel Jackson Tarot. So this is the Femme Erotique, Change Your Perspective. Definitely, I did get a chance to see how busy my mind is. You know, when you get sick, your mind slows down because you don't have so much energy to give to the mental realm. And I really could feel the sensation of letting go, giving up the control, slowing down. It was actually quite pleasurable to see my mind come down and get off this high active gear. At some points, I did feel also frustration with the Hangman, because of the lingering cough, and kind of it took a while for me to recover from this illness. So I did feel like, hanging. And this is from Nora Huska's Tarot, the Gypsy's Palace Tarot. I feel like bodily constriction. The Madman from the Tarot of Vampires by Robert Place. Definitely, I did feel like, if I don't leave my house, I will going to go crazy soon. And I wanted to catch up with my friends, and it was Easter time, and I couldn't eat. I was all, all wrong. This is from Circa Tarot. This Hangman from Tarot of Transformation, Not in Control. Definitely. That's from Chrysalis Tarot. And this is this duality also, which we can feel when we're in the Hangman position at some point. Like, you understand what's happening to you, but still you want to get out of it. At the same time, you see on the other side. So this is the Mirror from Wildwood Tarot. Suspended Person from the Herbal Tarot, and definitely kelp, and like just salt electrolytes were very useful at this time. This is the World Spirit Tarot. No, Jesus, the Shining Tribe Tarot. Hangman. Odin from Tabula Multicolores Arcus. This is Hangman from the Voyager Tarot. The coloring kind of shows my mood at this time. And Jack the Beanstalk from Inner Child Tarot. So these are my experiences with the tarot card in this month. I definitely experienced moments of peace. I experienced the frustration of not being able to move, to act. I experienced feeling stuck. I experienced letting go. I experienced slowing down, especially when it comes to my mind. And I experienced the physical sensation of not being able to move, which was frustrating. And I think I experienced the madness of it because I so wanted to, after 2 weeks, to get out of my place and change the surroundings. So that was my Hangman experience from April. And now let's move to show you a few decks which I used a lot during this month and that I just wanted to share with you. So one deck that I received in April and used quite a lot was the Triple Goddess Tarot. This is not a full tarot deck. It has 7 cards for chakras and 22 major arcanas plus a few extra 3 or 4 additional cards. So it's just basically major arcanas and chakra cards. But the chakra cards are really beautiful. And here you have the number of the chakra. They color coordinated, obviously. These are the bags. So this is green. I'm not sure why it's not catching up on the color. The third eye chakra. This is the crown. Throat chakra. Solar plexus. And they're very vibrant. Actually much more vibrant than the camera. I love this base chakra. And this is the and the sacral chakra, the second one. And then the majors from 1 to, or from 0 to, or from 1 to 22, they are like the major arcanas. So she gives like path of balance for the emperor. And this is a different color in the back, the purple. Infinite bliss, this is for the world. Or, sorry, for the full. And this is the additional 25, Trinity, 13, so death, passage, initiation, 17, the star, blossoming spirit for the Hierophant, 5. I love it, beautiful. Sanctuary for the High Priestess. Tree of Life, that's interesting. I think it's for the like balance, justice. Kundalini Rising for the Tower. Infinite Truth, that's the additional. Infinite Potential, additional. Alchemy, that's Judgment. Open Heart for the Lovers. Dancing with the Sun for the Sun. The Journey Home for the Chariot. A Womb of Potential for the Wheel of Fortune. Flying into Spring. So this would be the full, so 22, sorry, that was the additional. Strength is 8, and it's just strength. Seated Angel Flying, it's for the Temperance. Song of Creation for the Magician. Birth of the Moon for the Moon. Flame of Surrender for the Hangman. Fullness of Life for the Empress. Awakened Aphrodite for the World. And Karmic Imprints for the Devil. And Ancestors for the Hermit. So it's a beautiful deck, as you can see, and it comes with this humongous book that describes and gives you different exercises and stuff. One of my favorite decks, which I used extensively during the month of April, was Tarot de Saint Croix. I've done a few readings for clients with this deck. It works perfect for reading, such a great reader. You can read intuitively, the pictures very evocative. The booklet is awesome to give you like inspiration, and for myself, I love this deck. So this deck has been used a lot in April. I also have played heaps with the Spanish Tarot, the Marseille deck, the vintage edition. I've shown it before. There's a whole flip through on my channel if you want to see. It has great colors, it's beautiful, feels good, shuffles great, and yeah, I love this deck. So you can take a look at it if you want. In my Tarot de Marseille playlist, you will find the whole walkthrough. I've used quite a bit the Starchild Tarot, the new edition, just because I'm checking out how I will get along with it. It's beautiful, beautifully published. It's less purple than the previous Starchild Akashic edition, the big one, and it's gorgeous, but I will have to work with it a little bit more, just because I'm just still adjusting my sensitivity to this deck. But it is a beautiful deck, and I'm glad I have it. Another one which I've used a lot and I keep using all the time is the Soma Tarot. I'm studying the Soma. This is my own kind of studying mode, and also I've been using this deck for clients, and it proves really interesting and spot on for people. And of course I can't use it for everybody, but a lot of people who come to me are open enough to use this, for me to use this deck. So the Soma was great. I also have used a lot this Goddess Oracle, which I find amazing. It's just such gorgeous artwork. I love it. So these are the packs, and they just spot on, so beautiful. Some people trimmed them, but I just don't mind. It's really beautiful. So I keep using the goddesses, just pull them for my tarot readings. There's additional cards, comes with the booklet as well, with gorgeous poems. And another one that I've been using heaps is my Chrysalis Tarot, and that's definitely April favorites. Been using it a lot. Anything else? I think another two decks. One was Devas of Creation. I keep getting to know this deck, and because I find it fascinating, just the build up of it, the whole idea of it. But it's quite a powerful deck, and yeah, I'm still kind of learning it. And I was also playing with the little Aquarian Tarot in tin, just to see how I find bonding with the Aquarian deck, because I started to really appreciate the images, and I find it quite cute. So this is the Aquarian Tarot in tin, the mini version. So these decks were the decks I used a lot during this month. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.